In each episode of this series, I will offer an applicant a blind choice of either a pleasant experience, a treat, or a darker trick. They won't know which one they've chosen, and they may not know how or when it will happen to them. All the applicants responded to advertisements. These are the 6 people that I've selected. They just don't know it yet. Welcome to Trick or Treat. Tonight's applicant is Ishani, a 21-year-old student who lives in London. We had her friend invite her to a restaurant in Notting Hill, and we filled the place with extras and hidden cameras.
Can I have the squash soup, please?
Squash soup?
Followed by the spinach and ricotta.
Oh, sure.
Hello, Ishani.
Hi.
Hello. So you've applied to be part of the show?
Yes.
And I'd like to say we'd love to use you.
Okay.
Okay. What happens to you depends largely upon your choice of one of these 2 cards. All right?
Okay.
Now, one of them says trick.
Okay.
All right? And one of them says treat.
Okay.
All right? If you pick the treat card, then what happens to you will be something lovely, be something very nice. If you pick the trick card, it won't be. It'll be something that is unpleasant and could be quite dark. Right. Would you like to play?
Yes.
You would? Excellent. So, I need you to sign your contract, which kind of allows us to do anything we like with you.
Okay.
So we take that, have a little read through it, and if you can just sign your name at the bottom for me, that would be great. Just at the bottom would be lovely, thank you.
Made me really shaky.
Lovely, thank you so much. Lovely signature. Okay, so I'll mix these up. I'll ask you to select either one, and you'll do that just by placing your finger on top of either one. So if you could choose one for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. No, that's terrific. Lovely. Well, you can expect a phone call in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
There's your plate back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'll let you know later whether she's picked a trick or a treat. Now, I've always been a big fan of Pop Idol, so I was very excited to learn that Simon Callow had agreed to come on the show. So it's never been here before?
Nope.
Nope. Me neither.
No?
There was a stately home, now used primarily as an art gallery.
Yeah, beautiful.
When we go in, what I've done, I paint portraits, and we've put some of mine up in a room. We'll have a cursory look at them, and then we'll sit down and get into the thing that I'd like to do with you. So,
Awesome.
these are they.
How fantastic. I love you. Awesome.
Thank you very much. Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Yes, indeed.
You just had a new one out?
My friend?
Of course, yes. And there's your good self over there.
Oh, very nice.
A younger, more beardy incarnation. Actually, don't look at it too much for now.
Right.
I've got a reason. If you take a seat for me.
Yes. Yeah.
One of the One of the reasons why I like painting these things is because I'm interested in, I suppose, in how much we pick up from people's faces and how much we read, in particular from the eyes.
Yes.
Because there's so much that we read from a person and pick up at an entirely unconscious level, just purely from the eyes. And what I'd like you to do is to look at mine, and I will look at yours, and I'm going to try and transmit something to you, which will be a word. I'm going to ask you to sort of relax a bit and put your hands by your sides. Thank you. So it's a word that I'm thinking of, which I'm going to try and send to you. It is 4 letters long. All right? It's not a rude word. It is 4 letters long. And very important that at the moment we just verify that I haven't, until this point right now, given you any indication what we're going to be doing today at all.
None.
So I haven't asked you to consider any words, nor asked you to or put any words in your head,
Nothing.
or anything like that at all.
No.
Great. Okay. It's important these things happen right now as we're talking. Good. So if I asked you what the word is that I'm thinking of, it would be impossible for you to know right now unless you just guessed, all right?
Yeah.
But rather than you thinking it is impossible, what I'd like you to do, Simon, is to sort of just imagine, just sort of almost sort of play the role that you did know, as if it was something easy, as if you had the ability to read my mind, so it becomes an easy thing for you, like a game that we're playing. So if I told you, for example, that I'm sending you the first letter now, and I'm concentrating on the first letter of this 4-letter word, and instead of thinking that sounds impossible, you just go for whatever letter feels right, as if you just know the first letter. So the first letter is, what is that?
R.
Ah, very good, exactly. So that's just an easy thing, just comes to your mind without you having to worry about it. So now just start to turn that in your mind into a word. You've got the first letter, and there could be various 4-letter words beginning with R. What's the second letter of that 4-letter word?
A.
No, it's not. Okay, just take a second. Do keep your eyes open, but just reconsider that. So after the second letter of the word, it's not an A. I think you're just perhaps a little quick off the mark. What's the second letter?
O.
O, very good. Excellent. So you've got R and O. Now there are various options, various 4-letter words beginning with R and O, but what is sticking in your mind at the moment? It has nothing to do with the environment we're in, by the way, not that I can think of anything that might be influenced by the environment, not that you'd be aware of at a conscious level. What's
You
the
want
word?
to say the word?
Yes.
Road.
Road. R-O-A-D.
Yes.
As in a street, a road,
Exactly.
yes? Not
Yes.
R-O-D-E, R-O-A-D.
No, R-O-A-D.
R-O-A-D. Now, that word, as far as you're concerned, just popped into your mind as I was talking to you.
Yes.
Nothing you'd considered before?
No.
Okay. And are you aware of anything since we've met that might have influenced you? Just come and have another look at the painting with me, but nothing you're aware of that could have influenced you to choose that word?
No.
Felt entirely fair and free?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't give you much of a chance to look at this earlier on, and I had my reasons for it. If you just come in a little bit closer, I don't know if you can see anything at all strange about it. Can you see just in the eye there?
No, I can't without my glasses.
Put your glasses on. Can you read it?
I can.
R-O-A-D.
Road, it says.
R-O-A-D. It is painted in the picture.
That's extraordinary. That's amazing.
And when you saw the picture just as you came in, you weren't consciously aware of... You shouldn't.
have my
It's so
glasses on.
faint. No, you didn't even...
Exactly,
So you wouldn't have been
exactly.
able to read it out of context. And that really is something... It's not... You can see it's not... It's not stuck on. That is...
That's that.
Oh, fantastic. You proved a delightful and responsive subject. Thank you, Simon. Thank you very much indeed.
I had a word starting with R. It was actually the word raft. And then it sort of morphed in my mind into a road. He couldn't have got up and done it, for example, since I uttered the word. No, no way at all. It's what it is. It's there, clearly written in my right pupil.
I have Ashani come to meet me so that I can tell her what's in store for her. I know from talking to her that she lacks confidence and is becoming disillusioned with her college work. This will form the basis for her trick or treat.
I'm very up and down with it, between getting really inspired and really defeated.
I need her to forget everything she's learnt so far about her own abilities. I can then start to rebuild her confidence and create a real positive state in which she believes anything is possible. Become something very powerful. Can you play the piano?
Basic.
Okay. Would you be prepared to embarrass yourself usually by giving us a sort of
try.
shot? Go on. Excellent, excellent. Very good. Take a seat. So 1 week from now, you are going to be giving a concert, a piano recital at Wigmore Hall in London. But that is the last time you're going to play the piano between now and then, all right? Forget the piano.